In this video, I'll show you how to create contact in HubSpot when order is placed in BigCommerce. So the idea here is whenever any order is placed by customer into the BigCommerce store, automatically add the very same customer as a contact into the HubSpot CRM. So with that, whenever you want to send any kind of email to your BigCommerce customers, you do not have to manually export all the customers list again and again and import it to the HubSpot CRM. We are going to connect these applications in such a way that on every order placement, the customer will be created as a contact. Want to create this automation for yourself? Come with me and I will show you the whole process step by step. So this is my e-commerce store which I have created using BigCommerce application, and as soon as any customer is going to place an order into this store, I want to automatically add the very same person, very same contact into the HubSpot, and for that I'll have to build a connection in between BigCommerce and HubSpot, and I'm going to do that with the help of Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing integration and automation software via which you can easily connect multiple applications and automate your task, and you can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link into my description box. Now, if you are a new user of Pabbly Connect, you'll have to sign up for free, where you will also get free tasks every month in your account in order to test these kinds of amazing automation. Well, I'm already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so that is why firstly I have clicked on sign in, then I have clicked on Pabbly Connect access now, and this is how I have reached to the landing page. I'm sorry for that, I have reached to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Okay, so after reaching out to the dashboard, click on this blue button that is create workflow and provide any random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I'm going to provide the name as when order is placed in BigCommerce, create contact in HubSpot. Okay, so I'm going to provide this particular name. Now simply click on create, and after that you will find two boxes in front of you. So these are actually trigger and action. So here trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So whenever this happens, do this. Understand with an example also. Let's say whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, send an email via Gmail application, and here according to our use case, whenever the order is placed into the BigCommerce application, automatically create a contact into the HubSpot CRM application. Okay, so this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are going to build an automation. In this case, I'm going to build an automation in between BigCommerce and HubSpot, so that is why I have selected these applications. So I'm going to set up this HubSpot CRM later. Firstly, I'm going to connect this BigCommerce application. Basically, I'm going to connect my BigCommerce store with the Pabbly Connect so that we can actually capture the order details. Okay, so here into the trigger event, I want that as soon as a new order is created into our store, this automation should trigger. Okay, now simply click on this connect button, click on add new connection, and for the connection it is asking for the client ID, the access token, and the store hash key. Okay, so you will have to read this instructions for this particular information. Okay, so directly click on this hyperlink, and now I'll have to log in first, and this is how I will actually get the details. Well, it has taken me to that specific page without login. Click on this create API key button, and after reaching here, simply provide a random name to your API. Okay, so I'm going to provide the name something like connection in between Pabbly and BigCommerce. You can provide any random name, it is completely up to you. And after that, as per the instruction, you will have to enable the following OAuth. Okay, these are actually the content, the custom information and settings, the marketing, orders and products. All right, so coming back here, and let me first enable these settings. So I have enabled the content, the customer information settings, marketing, and currently I am looking for the order creation. So make sure you also enable this order section also. Okay, so I think I have enabled all the important things. Let me also enable this, and after that I will be clicking on the save button, and this is how I will actually receive all the related details which you can also download for the future use. I have not downloaded these three details. Okay, so this is the client ID. Let me copy the same and provide the same here. Access token, again I am going to copy the same and pasting it here. Lastly, it is asking for the store hash key. Okay, so you can actually get the store hash key from the dashboard of the BigCommerce. Here you can see In this URL, after the hyphen and before the full stop, you'll have to copy this particular part and paste it here. This is how you can provide the store hash key. And now click on save, and this is how both the applications will be created. Now click on this blue button again, that is save and send test request, and read the instructions. Okay, so it has started waiting for the response, which means once you have clicked over the save and send test request button, do a test submission or record in that application in order to capture the response here. Okay, so basically it is asking to do a test submission or record, and here the test submission means new order creation. Okay, so what I am going to do is I will be placing a new order right in front of you into this store, and you will see how the order details will be captured via Pabbly Connect. So how about I order this particular Smith journal. Okay, clicking on this add to cart, and now I am going to place a dummy order right in front of you. Click on this checkout. All right. For the email address, I'm going to provide this dummy email address, that is desk@pabblytudes.com. All right, clicking on continue, and let me fill the details one by one. Alright, so I have provided all the details, and I'm going to place this order with this particular detail. Okay, so the email address is desk@pabblytudes.com. The name of the person is demo user. I have also provided a dummy phone number here. I have also provided the address, and here using this test payment provider, using this test dummy card details, I am going to place this order, and here I will be adding the name as demo only. Okay, demo. Alright, clicking on this button, that is place order, and I'll have to provide a random CVV as well. All right, let me first do that. Alright, so here you can see the order has been placed here, and as soon as this order placement will be successful, the response will be received immediately. Let me show you the details one by one. So currently I have the store ID, I have the scope, I have the producer, I have this hash data type, data ID, and this created at basically the timing. Now where are the details of the order? Basically, where are the details of the customer who has just placed an order, because we were about to add that very same customer into our HubSpot CRM. Well, in order to fetch the customer details, I'll have to connect BigCommerce as an action step also into the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so you will have to search for the BigCommerce one more time, and this time in the action event, I'm going to search for the get order by ID. Okay, I have already received the order ID, and with the help of this ID only, I am going to fetch all the order details. Okay, so simply click on connect, and because I have already made the connections with BigCommerce, so I can also go with the existing connections now, and it will be connected immediately, and I don't need to manually copy this ID and paste it here. I'm going to map it, and mapping is very simple inside Pabbly Connect. Simply click on this particular field, and this is how you will find the above data here in the drop down, and this is the ID. Simply click on this button save and send test request, and this is how in the response you will get all the order details. Where are the details of the customer, because I'm interested in adding those details into our HubSpot CRM. All right, here we have the email address, here we have the phone number, the country, the state. So we have all the details. Now I can proceed with the next step, which is going to be the HubSpot CRM only in the action event. Since I want to create a contact, so I have selected the same. Click on connect, click on add new connection, simply click on this blue button, that is connect with HubSpot CRM. And since I'm already logged in into my HubSpot CRM, it is going to ask me for the permission directly, not asking for the access. All right, I have selected the account, and you will see how the authorization is successful, and my HubSpot account will be also connected with the Pabbly Connect immediately. All right, it is connected. The very first thing it is asking for the coaching institute. Okay, well, I think it is something, a custom field which I have created for some different automation. So what I can do is I can enable this mapping button, and then I can remove this existing value, because I do not want to update the custom field right now. Okay, and it is asking for following details, basically for lot of details. So I am going to provide only the necessary data, only the important data which is actually required for creating a contact, and the most important thing is the email address. So how about I directly search for the email field? All right, so where is the email field? All right, here we have the email field. And again, I'm going to map this data, and mapping is again very simple. Simply click on this particular field, and this is how you can access the above data here in the drop down. Okay, I am going to directly search for the email address. So how about I search with the help of @. Alright, so I have provided the email address. Let me also search for the first name and the last name. Okay, and here it is asking for the first name, so let me search for the name. I remember I have provided the name as the demo. Okay, let us again search for the last name. So here we have the last name. Let me search for the user, or I think it was related to customer. No, it was user only. So I think I have provided the email address, the first name and the last name. How about I also search for the state or the city? Okay, so do I have the data related to the state? I'll have to check. So if I will be having this data, I'm going to map it. Otherwise, I will leave this particular field blank. All right. Yes, I have the state as well as the city. So I have mapped the state as well here, and where the state has gone, I'll have to check it. Alright, so I have mapped the state here, asking for the postal code. So I can map these details as well. So I'm going to map these details one by one. Country, it was India. Lastly, I'm going to map the phone number. This is the phone number field, and I'm going to lastly map the phone number. Alright, so I think I have mapped all the important details. Now I'll be clicking on this button directly, and let me first take a look into my HubSpot CRM. Currently, I do not have any contact. So how about I click on this button, save and send test request, and wait for the response to be received here. Alright, so response is received, and the response is also positive. So I will have to refresh this particular dashboard in order to see whether that contact has been created inside our HubSpot CRM or not. And here you can see desk@pabblytudes.com. The name of the customer is the same, that is demo user. Here we have the phone number, and if I will click on the preview section, I will be able to access other properties of the customer also. So basically, from the left hand side, you will have to click on this view all properties, and if I will do a control F, if I will find it. Okay, so how about we find for the state? Okay, the state was Madhya Pradesh. Yes, it is correct. Let me also search for the country, and yes, we also have the country. Okay, so this is how I have updated all the details directly from the BigCommerce store into the HubSpot CRM. And now onwards, every time someone is going to place a new order inside our BigCommerce store, that data will be captured via BigCommerce instantly, because this trigger will instantly capture the new incoming data, and after that it is going to send that data instantly to HubSpot CRM. And this is how you can sync your customers with HubSpot CRM automatically. For that, you need to create this automation inside Pabbly Connect just once. After that, sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. Just in case if you want to access this automation which I have created in front of you, I will also attach the shareable link of my workflow into the description box. You just need to click on this link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and you will be able to access this workflow into your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. And here I would like to tell you one more very important thing, that is, whatever the details you have mapped here in whatever the action step, these details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time. Okay, so let's say here I have mapped the email address of the customer. So this customer's email address will be updated automatically, will be replaced automatically when a new order will be placed into our store. So this is how this automation is going to take place, and that is why mapping plays a major role inside this automation. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues, and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.